All right. Good morning here in Papua New Guinea. Today we're doing something a little bit unconventional again as we wait for the airline to kind of smooth out here on the new simulator. Bush flying here is a really nice feature. So today we're going to do some missionary aviation over here in Papua New Guinea. We're going to take off our base here at I forgot the name of this place, to be honest. Let me look it up real quick. Goroka Airport. And we're going to go fly around and fly at some of these airstrips where people don't have easy access to the towns. So we're going to be delivering some medical supplies, as well as transporting some people back over here. At least that's the plan. And go from there. So I haven't been to the actual airstrips just yet, so we don't know what they look like. So we're gonna use our GPS. I think we should be able to use GPS and be able to find our way around the airstrips, and we'll go from there. All right. So let's go ahead and do some flight planning, and then we'll start the pre-flight. Let's climb into the airplane here. And I'm going to use my iPad that I have on hand here. Okay, my track IR is working nicely. And of course, it is live weather, live, real time. I believe over here it's just the sun is starting to just now rise. So this is perfect. So let me get my iPad here. Oops. And we're going to look at some of the airstrips that we're going to go to. Let's go use SimBrief. And I want to go ahead and take a look real quick at the airports that we have available. All right. New flight. Now, I think I could use this. But let's go ahead and do... Oh boy. All these airports are gonna drive me crazy. AYGA. AYGA. And we're gonna go... Goal is to come back here. And we're going to be flying the Cessna 208. There it is. And we don't have a registration, so we'll just pick a random one. And let's go here. Ooh. All right. So the airports we want to hit up today are as follow: AYYE. Hopefully that shows up. AYYW and AYDN. Of course, they don't exist. Okay. Can I type it in here? AYYE? No, the airport does not exist here. Okay, so that's going to be an issue. Let's see here. AYGA. Okay, that shows up. And let's go ahead and write here. Let's do AYYE. Okay, so that shows up. Not so much on here. Alright, so I guess we're gonna have to use the iPad on here instead, which is no problem. Let me see here if I can just pull it up on Navigraph at least. Yalumet. Nope, doesn't show up here either. Alright, so looks like we're gonna have to use the iPad here. It's the only thing that can get us to this airport. Okay, let me see what the route looks like. Okay. I don't care about any of that. Alright. So I want to see what the details of the flight is. Doesn't really show me. Okay. So see, right now we are taking some people over there, and if I can take a look, I'm assuming we're gonna have 4 people. Okay. Okay, so I guess this gives us the fuel that we need, right? So we got taxi fuel, trip fuel 51 pounds, contingency fuel 3, final reserves 3, extra fuel 3 pounds. Give me 30 minutes. Actually, give me 45 minutes. And okay, sure. Alright, so our block fuel is 71 pounds. Our estimated takeoff weight 2,679. And our zero fuel weight is 2,608. What's our max zero fuel weight? Maximum total weight 2,995. Okay. Landing weight 2,628. Okay, here we go. Navigation log. Takes us about 33 minutes, about 97 miles, and we'll climb around at true airspeed of 175. And taking a look at the sectional here. Looks like the highest point here is 14,300. And does this give me any information? Nope, it does not give me any information. But it looks like the peak, it looks like the elevation might be around 3,000 feet. Okay. Alright, and then here's our charts. Okay, well, we'll just keep that as it is. This is going to be our only source of guidance. Alright. I don't get any information about this airport or anything like that, so we're just going to have to assume everything is going to be perfect for us over there. the distance of the airstrip and stuff. We might need to overfly the airfield, but we got a full tank of fuel, so we should be good. All right, let's go ahead and do a quick brief pre-flight. Check our cargo compartments. We got nothing up in the front. Check our avionics coolant. Oh no, not, excuse me. I think it's just our, is this our exhaust? Or is that our, no, that's our exhaust. I think this is the air intake, possibly. Air intake's right here. This might be our alternate air. Okay. I believe that's our static port. There you go. Leading edge is looking good. Let's check the tire. Treading looks good too. Let's remove that chalk. Okay. Tires looks good. Treading looks good. Tire pressure looks good. Go over here. We need to remove our pitot tube. Right. Leading edge looks good. Same with the flaps. Look good as well. Check inside of here. Make sure we got nothing going on in here. Looks good. We'll leave the doors closed for now. Let's try to get out of here. Alright. Rudders look good. Elevators look good. And the tires look good on this side. Flaps. Aileron looks good. Just a quick pre-flight here. And tires on this side looks good. Check our exhaust. Alright. And nose gear tire looks good too. Shock absorbers. Looks good. Check inside of the engine compartment. Can I check the oil? No, I can't. Propellers look good. And the air intake looks good as well. Alright, let's climb inside. Just run through our checklist. Can I change the tablet size? Whatever. Flight planners, fine. Aircraft. Do we actually have people loaded in or what? I can't tell if it's accurate or not. We got full tank, obviously. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and do a quick takeoff briefing. Make sure we know our runway lengths. We should be good here. Longest runway 6,200 and it's runway. Let's check the weather here. Hopefully they have a weather reporting. Of course they don't. How am I supposed to know the weather here? Let's check. Okay. We got our weather now. Alright. Take out distance. So our ground roll is 1,748. Total takeoff distance required 2,692. We have 4,114 available. So we are good. Let's go ahead and do a flaps 1. Alright. So I do, yes. Did it change? It should have changed, didn't it? It did change. Okay. Alright. 1,457 with flaps 1. And we're coming up to yellow Met. Runway 1. Landing distance available is 2,129. We need 2,142. Okay, so we're obviously going to do flaps 2. And we should be good. Ground rolls 967 with 1,785 available to us. Alright. And this is the best we do with no winds. So we're going to hope that obviously with the headwind, it'll be less. Great. Alright. Pre-flight checklist. Let's go. Alright. This is set to, it's on, right? Now it's on. Turn the oxygen on as well. Alright. Pre-flight inspection. Engine oil is checked. Probe covers, fuel drain, check the quality of it. Propeller brake is good, engine air intake is good. Nose gear is good. Right landing gear is good. Leading edge is also good. Alright, aileron's good. Right, flaps check. That's good, that's good, this is good. Okay, antennas also look good. Rudders, good. Elevators, good. And strobe light. We didn't really check, but we'll be okay. Before starting engine, pre-flight inspection has been completed. Cabin doors are closed. Verified. Cabin doors closed. That's closed. And that's closed. Whoa, that guy's eyes are creepy, man. Alright, just don't look back there. And this door is closed too. Alright, parking brake is set. Check. And we'll check the oil quantity on this real quick. Fuel's good. Oil pressure. How do I check the oil quantity? Guess I can't. Control lock is removed. All switches are in the off position. Check. Ignition is set to normal. Okay, check. Circuit breakers are all in, checked. Fuel tank selectors on both. Are on. Vent air fans. So vent air. This is all cabin heat. Ventilation is off. And our vents are closed as well. Air conditioning is off. Temperature is on closed. Check. Bleed air heat is off. Cabin heat mixing is in FLT. Cabin heat mixing air. Emergency power is on normal. Check. Power is on idle. Prop lever is at max. Fuel condition is set to cut off. Fuel oil shut off is pushed in. Batteries are on, avionics are on, wing flaps are up. Seatbelt signs can come on. Fire direct detection test. We're say it's fine. Fuel selector off. Warning test. Okay. Avionics 1 and 2 are off. Sure. Alright, starting the engine. Again, we're going to go battery on. Beacon on. Avionics 1 on. Emergency power is on normal. Propellers clear. Fuel boost can come on. Fuel flow. We'll check it's at 0. Check. And do starter. Set to start. Oil pressure should be coming up. Verified. NG will look at 12% minimum. Looking at 12%. Fuel conditions set to low idle. Fuel flow will come up to 90. ITT 1090 degrees Celsius max. We're looking good. Fuel flow is coming up to max 114. Starter can come off here in a second. Alright, fuel boost is set back to norm. Avionics 2 is on and nav light can come on. Right, starting the engine checklist has been completed. Alright, taxing checklist. We'll check the brakes and check the flight instruments. Clear on the left, clear on the right, and since we don't have a way to push back, we'll just kind of push back on our own here. Actually, we need to set up our avionics. Alright, we are going to AYYE. AYYE. Sweet. We'll just do a visual here, just so you kind of get an idea. Alright. And we'll have to take a look at the windsock here to see. See what the issue is with the winds here. Again, set this up to GPS. And again, our altitude. Honestly, we can climb up pretty high. So let's just climb up to we're heading east. So let's just climb up 13,500. If we can remain lower, we'll do that. Anywho, alright. Alright, let's check our brakes. Right brake, left brake, both brakes are working. Alright, let's go. Alright, brake swinging to the opposite side of the turn. Wings are level, blue or brown. HSI spinning in the direction of the turn, matching magnetic compass, so we should look at 002, and it's within 10 degrees. Compass is full of liquid, no cracks, leaks, or bubbles. Sources of deviation. Compass card is clearly legible. Airspeed is at 0, and altimeter is also set. And temperature outside is 18 degrees, so we're good. Why does it not want to turn to the left? Right, clear on that side. It's still not letting me turn to the left here. It like refuses to go to the left. Weird. Alright. Brakes have been checked. For takeoff checklist. Parking brake is set. Flight control is full up, full down, neutral, left, right, free, and flight instruments are checked. Altimeter has been set. Standby altimeter is also good. Fuel boost set to norm. Check. Fuel quantity, we have full tanks. Fuel shut off is fully in. Elevator trim set to take off. Aileron trim is also set to take off. Good. Rudder trim is also set. Good. Alright, power was set to 400 feet per pound. Check. Bus would be about 28. Good. Engine indicating systems within, oil temperatures within 32 to 99. Standby power check, standby alternator is on. Electric check pitch trim is good. Alright, when outside temperature is below 5 and visible moisture, so we are good with that. Alright. Avionics are set, radar is set, navigation source set on GPS, transponder set to VFR, strobe light can come on, wing flap set to takeoff, cabin heat mix set to flight, cabin closed, brakes release, fuel condition set to high idle. Good. Takeoff checklist, wings are set. Power is going to be coming on, and that's CJ's good, rotate. Good. Next will be our en route climb. Alright, let's go. P's and T's are in the green. Looks like winds are calm. It is early in the morning, so the winds are calm, I suppose. It's pretty. Alright, let's climb up to about 5,600 and then we'll start turning left. We have a radial altimeter, that's perfect. So we'll start turning about 400 feet. Alright, let's get on course here, and then we'll run some checklists. Let's try to climb up at VY here. Alright, pitot static and stall are turned on, inertial separator set. Looking for 110 on the airspeed those. Alright, prop RPM between 1600 and 1900. We're looking good here. Keep our ITT a little lower, please. And we're climbing up at a VY. Let's go ahead and set flight director, heading mode, and flight level change. Really aggressive. Okay. There we go. Alright. Airspeed is good as it is. Prop RPM. Power set to climb. Good. There's a mountain here over to the front of us. Radial altimeter is kind of going in our favor here. Let's see. We should be good to clear it. Rule of thumb, if it's underneath the nose, then we'll clear it, but if it's above it, we're not going to clear it. So right now the mountain is above our nose, and so we'll monitor it here. I think we should climb above it shortly. Why is the airplane doing that? It's like oscillating back and forth. Now we should be able to clear those mountains here. Oh man. My stupid butt doesn't have the flaps in. I've been making that a bad habit, forgetting the flaps. That's no bueno. Okay, we should be able to clear those mountains pretty well here. Cool. Very cloudy. We'll level off here. Cruise checklist. Pitot, static heat, stall heats, the honors, separators set. Prop RPM 16 to 1900. We're looking good there. Power rudder set. Fuel balance is also good. We'll lower the power just a bit. Knot tailwind at 13,500 feet. Okay. How you pushing? Alrighty. Run the descent checklist. That's still on. That's still good. Seatbelts are good. That's good. Altimeter is still good. Navigation source GPS power. We'll drop it here. Pop RPM. 1900. Looking good. Alright, this part's a little tricky because we are going to descend into this mountain where there's clouds. So I'm a little nervous about that. So we're going to try to maintain VFR as best as we can. I don't think it's going to be possible, to be honest. We'll use our GPS here to kind of navigate through the mountainous terrain. Thankfully we have synthetic vision there on the G1000 PFD. So we're just gonna stay on top of these clouds until we reach those mountains over there. I think that's where the airport's gonna be at anyways. If anything, we do have A, Y, and Z down to the south that we can divert to if we need to. It's not going to be safe to descend into these clouds with the mountainous terrains down there. Especially if we're not on an instrument flight plan. So we're gonna have to level off here. Level off here at 11,000. See if we can try to find a break in the clouds, which I think it might be up there. We might get our break. And the airstrip's in between this little river stream. So we could find it once we find a river down there. So we could fly it out to the coast, it's not too far, and fly our way down through the valley until we find the river stream. I feel like I'm super low in my seat right now. Let me take controls here. Let's do flight director off. Yaw damper off too. And we're gonna go this way here. Try to see if we can find a break in the clouds. I want to climb. I don't want to be getting close to these clouds with these mountains nearby. Something over there is causing me to lag. We're gonna be close to these mountains, but it's not too terrible. Let's not get scared of them now. Cool. I think we found our break through right between these clouds right here. Awesome. Great. I think the airport's causing us to lag like that, to be honest. Something is lagging down there. Because whenever I look this way, the frames are just fine. Alright, so let's do this. The airport should be somewhere near down there. It's really weird. Okay, yeah, we're gonna climb just a little bit. Actually, I'm trying to see where this might be down in that valley right there. After you cross this crest. Let's run the before landing checklist now that we have time. Seats are good. Fuel selector set on still. Fuel condition set on high idle still. Good. And pump RPM, we'll leave it at max. Good. Radar is good. Autopilot, we're hand flying at the moment. Yaw dampers off. Wing flaps come up. So, dude, the trim is so out of whack with this. Like, you can't fine tune the trim at all. Okay, so we should be coming up to it here soon. I don't like that this cloud is obstructing the horizon, you know, with that mountain there. I think it's gonna be over this hill here. Better be close to it, but let's go ahead and climb over just in case. I have a good feeling it's gonna be right behind that mountain. We're going to overfly the field here, make sure it looks good, scare off any animals too. I don't know what the deal is with the textures back there. I don't like it. You should be able to see it. It's right next to a river. it's definitely between the valley. There's the coast that I was just talking to you about. And since we're going to be climbing right over it, we're going to do a pretty steep left turn. Oh, it doesn't have to be too steep. And I can kind of see where the valley is already. I think it's going to be behind that mountain over there. Let's see here. Is that it right there? That might be it. Yep, that looks like it might be it right there. So I think the best option here. We're about an over speed airplane right now. That's pretty sure that's it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come out to the water there, the coast, and make our way in from that side. Let's kind of circle around it, see if we can try to get a better view of it. Turbulent here. Oh yeah, that's it right there. Let go of the controls for like 2 seconds and it just like wants to go nosedive to the ground. Cool. So it looks like there's plenty of trees, so definitely coming in from the other side is going to be a better option. Right now the winds are coming in. It's 0 knots right now for some reason. So very calm winds, so we should be alright with about with the tailwind or headwind situation.
500.
Again, we'll make our way out. My engine just quit on me? Oh my gosh, that was scary. What is going on? Oof, that was scary. That sound is something you never want to hear in an airplane. For some reason, the RPM just decided to quit on me like that. Yeah, we'll come out, we'll continue, and we'll get a better approach going. level off around 3,000 feet here. Well, honestly, we'll just try to get as close as we can to the terrain. We kind of see how it looks. It's not too bad. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do select approach and go the other way around. So 19. Activate that. Now if I trim it by a couple notches, is this like an immediate nose dive or just like a crazy climb? All right, so
500.
come around here, just kind of do a U-turn.
500. 500.
That's fine, baby.
500.
Let's turn it back around. Of course, I'm doing a crazy ass climb right now. Okay, landing checklist. Come up and get our flaps down. We want to configure early here. We're looking for 75 to 85 knots. Right there is good. Okay. Alright, let's do this landing. Landing check has been completed. Short field landing. We're looking for 78 knots. So we're looking good on the airspeed here. Gonna be hugging these mountains, so do not be afraid. Look pretty close, but we're not that close. I could have sworn this airport's more located next to a river.
500.
I didn't really see a river down there.
500. 500.
Okay, we're coming up close to it, so we gotta be prepared. It comes so fast. I believe it's just about over that hill right there. I think I started to see it coming in sight. Is that it? There it is. I guess it's just that plain of grass right there.
500.
Or is it? it might be actually, yeah. Yep, it's that. Just right over there.
500.
Dude, no, it's not. Where's this airport at, man?
500.
I have no markings whatsoever to guide me into it. Is this,
500.
or am I not even nearby it? I don't think I'm, hold up. I don't think I'm at it yet.
500.
Yeah, that was just like some sort of weird final approach fix that the GPS had. I think it's more over here. We got 78 for the airspeed, please. This is weird, dude. Oh, there it is. That's cool. Alright. Man. Man, being a missionary pilot is no joke hard. Let's build up some airspeed first.
500. 500. 500. 500.
Trying to climb over these mountains, man. Alright, so obviously we need to execute a missed approach. We're trying to execute something like that. These mountains are coming up quick. Just turn over here. We're gonna be close to the trees, but we're not gonna clip them, hopefully.
500.
Man, we came up 50 feet close to those trees. Let's continue our turn here. Alright, let's try to find the airport one more time
500.
and see if we can,
500.
you know, make out some visual quick cues that we can use. We're gonna climb right over it, so it's hard to see.
500.
Honestly, let's just go back around into this valley again and try it again. So we're gonna come up to this valley. We should be able to see it. So let's configure again. These controls are way too sensitive, man. It's configured to land.
500.
We gotta hug these mountains pretty close, so. Again, this hill right here is what's going to be our visual cue to find that runway. Alright, let's go maintain 78 knots here. Yeah, that first approach was a little sketchy. We were way too close to the ground there, we couldn't see it. So if we come up over this hill, we should be able to get a better straightened approach. GPS is kind of guiding us pretty well into it, so let's kind of intercept that CDI needle. It's at 78 knots here, don't want to be too slow. Alright, I can see the runway now, so we're a little bit better than last time. Kind of drop the power here. We do have a bit of a tailwind, not too bad.
500. 500.
Coming way too fast, man.
500. 500. 500.
Oof. Hopefully I didn't clip any of those houses back there. Alright, let's park it up. That was pretty exciting, except I don't know how how safe that was, but it was pretty exciting. Let's just well, we don't want to get too close to these trees now. Ooh. See if I can put it into beta here. Ah, of course.
500.
That is not cool.
500.
Why?
500.
That is so lame, dude. That is so lame. Okay, whatever. We'll set back up. We'll practice that again. That was so lame, man. We didn't crash. Whatever. Let's set back up and let's try to retry that landing again. We'll call it a day. more airspeed. So let's go ahead and just kind of descend here. Do 360. I might just disable crash effects because these crash effects are too crazy right now. Yeah. Yeah, we're looking for 78 knots here. Don't want to be entirely on glide path because that hill right there, but we're looking pretty good. Now we can go ahead and start dropping the power again. This looks like a better approach now. Our tire tracks from last time. Alright, this time we won't go all the way in. Let's just go ahead and... My rudder just break off right now? Sure did. Parking brake is set. 1 second. Alright. Oh, the grass moves with the propeller. That's awesome. Let's just park her up right here, honestly. Set parking brake. And we'll go ahead and run the securing parking checklist here. After landing, wing flaps up. Standby altimeter, yeah, that's fine. Standby alternative power set. Taxi landing lights were never on. Fuel condition set to low idle. It's just already there for some reason. Alright. Parking brake set. That was never on. Lights can come off. Fuel switch set to off. NG avionics 1 and 2 can come off. Alright. Welcome to Yalumet. Oh, it just froze on me. The simulator just froze. I think it just crashed. There, yep, Simulator just crashed, so unfortunately, we're not going to walk around it.
Sure did. Parking brake is set. 1 second. Disable crash effect. Looking pretty good.
Alright, so unfortunately, we can't walk around. I was going to, but it just crashed on me, so that's the end of the stream, I suppose. See ya.